Guys, today we're talking about audio, pre-shooting tips, how to get extra crispy sounding audio in Premiere, and I even have an epic tip on how to get rid of unwanted background noise. So let's get into it. So it's no secret that audio is super important for video. I feel like it's something that goes unnoticed when done well, but when done poorly, it's super noticeable and can sometimes make a video unbearable to watch. With that being said, I do want to preface that I'm not an audio engineer and I don't know everything there is to know about audio. But what I will say is that over the years of making videos, I've learned a few tips and tricks on how you can make your audio sound pretty good. And if you watch until the end, I have a trick for you that quite literally has saved my ass. I'm not even kidding. When I thought that the audio that I recorded was unusable, I saved it using this trick. And with all that being said, let's get into the video. I want to start by talking about what you can do before you even hit record to set yourself up for success to get the best audio possible. Tip number one, use a microphone. This isn't a tip, this is a must. And you don't need to spend a ton of money, you just need something. Either a lav mic or a shotgun mic. To film these YouTube videos, I use a lav mic, you can kind of see it right here. Just make sure you got something. I want to play you guys a clip so you guys can see the difference of me using a microphone versus not. This audio is without a microphone. And in this audio, I'm using a microphone. As you can tell, pretty significant difference, so if you don't have a microphone, go get yourself one. Next tip is to set your audio recording levels to -12 dB. Think about this as setting your exposure correctly when you're shooting. Just like you don't want to over or underexpose your shot, the same goes for your audio, and -12 dB is that magic number. So those tips will help you set yourself up for success before you shoot. Let's move into once you've actually recorded something and are editing in Premiere. So the first thing you want to do is normalize all peaks of audio using audio gain. To do this, you just right click on the audio and select audio gain. You then want to normalize all peaks to 0. That way your audio bounces more consistently to that -12 dB range. Next, you're going to want to use the denoise plugin. I like to keep the amount between 8 and 12%. You can go ahead and mess around with it and see what works best for you, but here's a before and after so you can hear the difference. And in this audio, I'm using a microphone. And in this audio, I'm using a microphone. Next, we want to master our audio. You're first going to want to select subtle clarity, then go down and select low shelf and high shelf enable. You're then going to want to boost the mids and the highs just a little bit and then bring down the lows a little as well. And again, every audio clip is different, so you're going to adjust different clips differently. Just make sure you listen and see what sounds best. And the last step is just to kill the reverb and the loudness maximizer. And in this audio, I'm using a microphone. And in this audio, I'm using a microphone. And lastly, we're going to use parametric equalizer. It helps get rid of any echoing. I like to start off by bringing bands 2, 3, and 4 all down to -5 dB, see how it sounds, and go from there. So here's the before and after with everything that we did. And in this audio, I'm using a microphone. And in this audio, I'm using a microphone. Those are my tips for getting good audio to sound better in Premiere. But Kostas, what if there's just like a ton of background noise and just really high-pitched white noise? Guys, this happened to me the other week, and when I looked at the footage and heard the audio, I literally thought it was ruined and I couldn't use it and I was freaking out. But I learned this trick in Audacity and it literally saved my footage, and I'm gonna show you how to do it. But first, take a listen to this original audio. It's so bad.
I am so excited to unveil our new virtual home buying process. Here's how it works.
Yikes, I know it's really bad, but there's a way to solve this, and we're gonna edit the audio in Audacity. To do this, go ahead and right click on the audio and hit Edit in Audacity. The great thing about editing in Audacity is that it's part of the Adobe Creative Cloud, so anything you do in Audacity is automatically gonna be saved into your Premiere project. I just realized I've been saying Audacity. It's Audition. Use Adobe Audition to do this trick. I don't know how I messed this up. Okay, now that we're in Audition, what you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna wanna find a place where the person isn't talking, but you hear the white noise.
Here's how.
Once you found a spot in the audio where the person isn't talking, but you can hear the white noise, go ahead and highlight that section and hit Shift P. Next, you're gonna wanna go ahead and select the entire clip by hitting Command A. Next, hit Shift Command P and just hit Enter. Audition will do the rest.
I am so excited to unveil our new virtual home buying process. I am so excited to unveil our new virtual home buying process.
What? Is that not the craziest thing you've ever heard? Look, I know it's not perfect, but that is a hell of a lot better. Go ahead and hit Command S to save the project. It will automatically save back in Premiere, and then use the tips that you learned earlier in this video to continue making that audio better. Yo, that trick is a straight up game changer. I don't care what anyone says. When I learned that, it blew my mind. And if I just blew your mind, go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up. Anyways, guys, those are my tips for how to get better audio for your videos. I hope those tips helped because they've certainly helped me over the years. If you learned something new today and liked this video, please consider subscribing if you haven't already. We would love to have you. As always, if there's any videos you want to see from me, let me know in the comments below. That does it for this week's video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.